The Royal Marines in Arbroath came up here in 1971. Myself, I marched through the gate in 1972. So the Royal Marines have been here all that time. I served with 4-5 Commando 3 times. Approximately 4 years ago, when the council decided that they could no longer afford to cover gardens in the Arbroath area or the Angus area, Arbroath in Bloom was formed, and we took upon ourselves to take over some of the spaces vacated by the council, this being one of them. 13th of August, I came down to do a clean up in the garden and found all 9 trees that were planted there, which is in the configuration of 4-5, 4 on one side, 5 on the other, had all been snapped in half. Consequently, after taking them up today to get them replaced, we find that they cannot be transplanted. We were hoping to transplant them, but that's not possible. The replacement trees are all there, done by TIVOLI. TIVOLI have had from Craigmorroch Garden Centre have actually donated the trees. In fact, all the stuff that's here today has been donated free of charge by various people.
And you must have been heartbroken in August when you saw the devastation caused.
I was gutted, absolutely gutted. Anger doesn't come into it, but for people to do that, these trees were all donated by folk who have lost loved ones, and in remembrance of their loved ones. And for someone to do that to these trees, I've got no words to describe them.
So do you think the weather's looking down in favour of you?
Well, the sun always shines on the righteous, doesn't it? And tomorrow being the 354th birthday of the Royal Marines, I think it's only apt that we get this garden sorted out, and for tomorrow it will actually look sparkling. This will be seen around the globe tonight. This will be on YouTube and Facebook and everything all around the world tonight. And folks will actually see the garden, and they'll see what these guys from TIVOLI, all the way from Kilmarnock, they saw it on the STV, saw our plight and decided to do something about it. And it's an absolute delight that these guys have come up to do this.
And are you the mastermind behind this garden?
Unfortunately, yes, I am. When it first started, we were supposed to have a great gang of helpers. It turned out that I was the only one. The Parks Department have really helped us a lot as well. The Parks Department come and cut the grass all the time, and Kev Parker and myself keep it tidied up and free. There's a couple of ladies that come round and clean up some of the rubbish that gets blown into the garden. So we have got people coming around and just doing a little tidy up. But Kev and I are the ones that do the weeding and the maintenance.
What does this garden mean to the Royal Marines and to the community of Arbroath?
Basically, it's just showing that the Arbroath, and Arbroath in Bloom in particular, has an affiliation with the Royal Marines. That's all it is. It's just a connection. There is a memorial garden within Condor itself. We don't want to take away from the memorial garden, but for those that can't get to the memorial garden, there is another little bit here that shows the connection between the Royal Marines and Arbroath. And we'd like to see the link between Arbroath and the Royal Marines kept on. And Hugh from TIVOLI has actually said that he would like to make this a yearly event where the guys from TIVOLI will come up and they will do a big spruce up for us. Kev and I can keep it going, weed free, etc., and make good maintenance on it. But these guys will come up every year and we'll make it a yearly event around this time to make sure it stays pristine. It's just a small symbol of a link between 4-5 Commando Royal Marines and Arbroath.